Possessed virus. I don't like the idea of a virus to have a ghost attached to it, you know? That's just like, oh, let me just... you know what I mean? Don't like that idea. I also don't know if it's supposed to be a virus, like as in like a disease virus, or if it's a virus as in a computer virus. Which I still don't know if I would like a computer virus to have a ghost possessing it. Before we read, everyone on YouTube, if you enjoyed this video and if you enjoyed the SCP, please put in the comment what you think about it and just press that subscribe button. Thank you very much. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, we're gonna have a closer look at this. Euclid. Let's read the containment procedures and then we read what this says and then we look at the picture a bit closer. Anybody who's squeamish, I'll say out loud when I'm clicking on it and I'll say out loud when I'm clicking away from it. So you don't have to look at that if you don't like looking at body parts like that. Or if you're just nauseous, or like I said, you like get nauseous real fast, or you're squeamish. So, a 5 milliliter vial containing a sample of SCP-1363 is kept in refrigerated biological storage at Bioresearch Site 101. Level 3 biohazard protocols are to be observed whenever research is performed on SCP-1363. Personnel who begin to exhibit symptoms of SCP-1363 infections are to submit to blood testing. In the event of a breach, BRS-101 is to enter lockdown, and infected individuals are to be quarantined under Level 3 biohazard protocols. Personnel who recover are to be released 1 week after symptoms cease. Remaining of personnel who expire are to be incinerated. Requests to interview -1 require the express approval of 2 Level 3 researchers. Interviews are only to be conducted while infected subjects are sedated. Alright, so SCP-1363, lesions on subject in stage 1 infection. I'm about to click on the tab, okay? In 3 seconds I'm going to click on it. 1, 2, 3. God. I mean, the quality is like not good enough to like, but like that on his elbow, it's crazy. Okay, in 3 seconds I'm clicking away from it. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Description: SCP-1363 is a highly contagious human-specific RNA virus which infects epithelial tissue. Transmission occurs through physical contact with infected bodily fluids. The virus is capable of rapidly mutating resistance to hostile agents, thus far rendering all antiviral treatments ineffective. Of course it does that. Infection by SCP-1363 occurs in 3 stages. Here we go. Oh, here's where the fun begins. In this case, it's not really fun now, is it? Prodromal stage begins between 3 days and 1 week following exposure, with subjects reporting a sour metallic taste and persistent headache. Testing at this stage reveals SCP-1363 present in the blood. Scrape-like skin and lesions appear on the extremities through unknown means. This effect is reported to be painless, albeit unnerving. Yeah, of course. I mean, if my skin just decided to like do that, I would also be nervous. Chronic stage occurs between 2 and 3 weeks following exposure, with subjects developing severe and widespread arthritis, as well as anemia and progressive suppression of the immune system. At this point, lesions will start to form coherent words and sentences, which are controlled by 2 entities, collectively designated -1. It is possible to communicate with both entities by writing queries onto subjects, at which point lesions rapidly rearrange into responses. These rearrangement process is also painless, but also has been shown to cause a panic in subjects. Approximately 7% of subjects die of complications during this stage. It's great to know that it's technically painless, but yeah, again, even if I didn't feel any pain from it, I would still be concerned with a lot of the things happening here. Convalescent stage: after approximately 4 to 5 months, SCP-1363, a concentration in blood will begin to fall, followed by spontaneous resolutions of symptoms. Most subjects experience a full or nearly full recovery within 1 month. In all cases, no traces of SCP-1363 remain in the body after 7 months. So this just shows up, causes havoc on your body, you freak out, and then there's a 7% chance you might die of it. But if you don't, it just goes away. But it gives you like the most severe scrapped look of your life. -1 consists of 2 entities, designated -1A and B. -1A claims to be the late HD, while -1B claims to be the late LS. Both instances of -1 appear to be unaware of their nature, but are nonetheless amicable in personality, have demonstrated in-depth knowledge of 1940s era nuclear physics, and appear to enjoy interaction. Interview with the subject have been very informative, and both entities are extremely willing to divulge personal information. On September 15, 1945, the first recorded outbreak of SCP-1363 infection occurred at the Los Alamos National Laboratory, resulting in the infection of researchers. However, it wasn't until an additional outbreak on May 3rd, 1946, a further infections and deaths that a quarantine was put into place and the virus was discovered. As of 1970, SCP-1363 is contained in BRRS 101 and is classified as Euclid. Interview log 1B3. Doctor interviewed 1B3. Interview conducted through subjects D9356. All right. Through. Okay, gotcha. So, hello, -1B. Please call me L. Okay, L. I would like to ask you some questions regarding your origins. No problem. Well, I was born in irrelevant data redacted. So in May of the year, I was performing some critical testing on redacted. Right? The same one that killed H. I'm being a little fast and loose like always, when my hand slipped and there was immediately this blue light. I pulled apart the assembly and told everyone to mark the spot on the ground. What happened next? Then we left the building and I started throwing up. I was in the hospital for a few days. I knew I was done for. It was pretty bad. You know the effects of radiation. I am aware of the effects of radiation exposure. Continue, L. See, my memory kinda gets hazy then. I must have been delirious or something. Next thing I knew, I'm floating in this void, but I can see some of my buddies. So I try talking to them, but then they start freaking out like they think their skin is gonna fall off. Do you know why they were acting that way? Nope. I can't see them anymore. All I can see is a guy in a prison suit. Are you that guy? No, that's D9356. My name is Dr. Do you know how I'm communicating with you? You're talking to me, right, Doc? I can hear your voice. I just can't see you. Where are you? I was about to ask you the same question, L. I'm with H. So guess I'm dead? That's why it's a possessed virus. Because when you're infected, they also take... Yeah, so the D class is the one who's infected with the virus, and they are talking through that. Okay, so not only do you gain like a weird skin disease, but then like somebody else is inside you. Just like, it's like, hey, what's up? What's going on? All right. That's pretty. But they seem friendly. They seem to be like friendly people. It's just that, like, of course, it must be eerie to have somebody else take over your body as well, you know. Must be eerie.